a UFC lightweight division bout. All right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop him.
He just has to keep him away. Because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if he can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 134 pounds. Fighting out of Brasilia, Distrito Federal, Brazil, Assassin. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 24 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 5 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Alejandro the Cannibal Pantoja! And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon is Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage. You ready? You ready? All right, so here we go. Round 1 is underway. I can't wait to see how this fight plays out because he told us on Thursday that despite his opponent's submission acumen, he's more than willing to engage him on the ground.
A lot of times guys fight with their ego. They try to go and fight their opponent in their spots. Let's see if this proves to be a very bad decision.
Trying to establish that jab once again.
Beautiful strike. He's very tricky when he throws that body kick. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
All right, single collar tie now.
Big body kick.
Oh, spinning back fist. He didn't telegraph that one at all. Try to establish that jab.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Oh, well, you know about his kicks. They are on point this evening. Well, he is at his kickboxing best tonight. Another nice, good series of kicks by him there.
I mean, the kicks are coming in bunches. Normally it's the hands. Tonight, he's throwing kick after kick after kick.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
Good right hand.
Oh!
Left hand punch from the clinch.
Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand. DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Oh, and he connects there. Pretty nice punch there.
Great job finding the range to land those punches. Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, and a nice jab by him there, and that's going to give his opponent some problems if that keeps landing.
He's having a tough time getting his offense going because that jab is just stopping him every time. Oh, he heard about the jab.
Again, they clinch, and they separate.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Straight right hand now, just misses. Oh, and he lands yet another strike to the body. Pinpoint placement right underneath the elbow. Well, he continues to offer up the kick here, but just misses with that one. Round 2 is next. All right, let's get you some highlights from that previous round, DC. I don't care how strong your core is. You can't take too many more of those body kicks.
John, you can't train for that. I mean, you cannot train to take those types of body kicks. They start to really wear at your gas tank, and then you start to make mistakes. When you take that many body kicks, you start making mistakes, and before you know it, the fight's over.
All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You got to think at some point the opposition is going to lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage he's putting on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish. Beautiful punch.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. They continue to straight shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, straight right hand has been a good weapon for him. He misses with it there.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body.
Oh, lands the double jab. Those are going to start to take their effect. Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there.
Oh, man, this guy kicks like a mule.
So hard. He kicks so hard. Every time you can see him drive his shin into his opponent.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Big powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Counters with the left hook. Nicely done there.
Wow. Actually got the takedown.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Oh, nice job here staying busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Nice move into half guard. Shades of Daniel Cormier slicing through that guard.
Unbelievable. I love it. Like a knife through butter. What a great job passing.
All right, so good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Nice hammer fist.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Well, you got to be working off of your back. He's certainly doing so here. Nice punch. Solid strike on the ground. All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. That knee might have landed there. Now he's got the Muay Thai club. And he comes through with a big knee.
That knee hurt him.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Circling to his right. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy. Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Both guys landing big shots. Oh! On that punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot. Nice kick. Driving the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight.
It's abandoned him, but he did it. He tried. He fought as hard as he could for as long as he could. Now it's about survival mode.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. It's almost like out of pity. You feel good for him to finally get it done. Now what does he do with this top control?
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it. Straight punch lands. That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel, is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfectly. Oh, big elbow.
30 seconds now to go in the fight. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, but it went a whole lot better for one of them than the other. Talk us through the replays, champ.
Some decisions are different than others, and his striking really did separate him from the competition. He fought so well in the stand-up game that he should get a very easy decision.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges scored the contest 29-28, 30-27, 29-28, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Alejandro the Cannibal Pantoja.
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.
broke never. On my grind, she make it clap like I'm Busta Rhymes. I got the juice for sauce and all them things. I blammed it twice a night with all my bling. Big Benz I drive, I brought that thing. Any girl you want, they want my team. Alright, look up, burn over. I don't come, grab them back. I can go back, I can lose trust. Right up, easy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go up. Blam the time, when it's so tough. Flood my eyes, make a whole blush. Back to the toe bust, getting cool up. T-square, completely stressed. Got a hand wash, new racks with the old nights in the shoebox. Keep my stripes, no cuss. Pull up in a new plate, and she might just. She went tryna move bait when her eyes locked. New tints on a coupe, that's a head loss. Off my whites, right my wrongs. Gucci my mum, while you to do your thumbs. Count my sums, this is gonna get long. Love my green, I'm tryna get strong. Tryna get on, where I'm from, it's on. Yes, man don't take no dumb threats. They see funds, they hop fence. We been up, not up, next. Don't rush, no touch, brown and white. Like I go country, grab and buy. We can go bust, eye for eye. They can lose trust. White rum, fizzy pop. Where you they go, we they go up. Catch my vibe, let me go off. Blam the trash, man it's so tough. And introducing the one and only Big Chop, no clutch, wrist rolls, don't touch. French series.
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Jared Cannonier and smiling Sam Alvey. Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. Cannonier is 2 years the elder. He will have a 2-inch reach advantage. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 33 wins, 18 losses, 1 draw, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Temecula, California, smiling Sam Alvey. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 15 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Glendale, Arizona, USA, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans. Nice right hand.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Alvey gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Pretty good straight punch there by Alvey.
Big body kick.
All right, so Jared Cannonier with a window of opportunity here. Beautiful jab to get the striking party started.
Beautiful jab, and then watch for him to follow with leg kicks. Remember the kick against Anderson Silva? He blew his leg out. Anderson had to be kicked.
Oh! Yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Oh, big knee! Back to the feet.
He got him.
Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like double-A striking. This is not high level.
Yeah, you can't be missing. It takes so much energy to just throw a strike, but to be whiffing like this, it's only exhausting. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. Now he's on top.
That'll do it!
Wow! What a performance!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands, and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like you got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Murgliante has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 44 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier.
And there is the man of the moment, and what a moment this must be like for a professional athlete, right? I know you enjoyed the birth of your kids, right? But
Yeah.
you knock out a man in a cage fight. I can't think of anything better.
I mean, there's nothing like it. You know, you don't even hear the one that lands, that puts out your opponent's lights. And tonight, he got that done. And he should be very proud of the work he and his coaches got done tonight.
Bad news talk up, don't save me. Try play, get play, don't play me. Retails get clinked up, it's 100,000. Low key on me, I flex. Touch 40, that's cool, what's next? New bro can't link up, what you heard about? LA 2Bs, that's next up. Keep low around me, that's besters. Sound round son, so I gotta sing 100,000 praises. My brother's 100,000 shaking. I can leave 100,000 vacant and still count 100,000 later. Peep the position on that piece. Starter to starter won't bench me. What is you saying? He sent me money through mailing if he said he checked me. Cause I got
All right, coming up next, it is a welterweight matchup between Neil Magny and Colby Covington. Sometimes lost in the shuffle of all that is Colby Covington, we don't talk enough about just how elite a welterweight this is. Realized the UFC interim welterweight title back in the day, and he's a guy who many people believe on any given Saturday night he can be the top 170-pound fighter in the world.
Absolutely, and it's the work ethic. It's the work ethic of Colby Covington that stands out. When I was at Oklahoma State as a coach, we wanted to recruit Colby Covington out of junior college because he was such a phenomenal workhorse. Everybody recognized it from day one. And when you watch it in his approach to his fights, he fights that very same way. He's in your face. He's grabbing you. He's punching you. He's taking you down. And he'll even stand and strike and throw big shots with you as the fight progresses. Don't mistake the talk for a guy that cannot back it up with actions. Colby Covington is a savage.
Fear is not a factor for Colby Chaos Covington. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Magny is 1 year the elder. He will have an 8-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 17 wins, 3 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Colby Chaos Covington! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 25 wins, 9 losses. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, Neil Magny. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
Dan Mergliata, your referee.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. It's going to be interesting to see how long he can keep it upright.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch.
Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb that straight hand. He has shown a vulnerability here by leaning in right into his opponent's range. Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC. Rock'em sock'em out of the chute here. And he landed the right hand there. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Pretty good right hand. Nice defense there. Huge block. Elbow to the head there. Nice liver shot lands. Oh, big knee. Oh, big knee.
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
Neil Magny pouring it on. "26 total strikes have now landed for Neil Magny. Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active.
Oh, nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. Big shots being landed on both sides here. Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. Right punches there. Whiffs on the elbow.
Big leg kick lands.
Covington gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up. He's able to slip the left. And they separate. Big power shot there. Oh, that's a good right. Covington gets up, but he looks dazed. He looks confused. 30 seconds to go now. Oh, collar tie.
Beautiful strike.
Just missed with the left there. And that one certainly found the target.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. Take a drink. All right, here we go.
All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Round two, Neil Magny versus Colby Covington.
Let's go fight.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one?
1-2 there by Magny. Oh, and that kick is blocked. Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Over the top. This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high with his going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Just missed with the straight left hand. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great timing to land that punch. I mean, he's cutting him down to size with these beautiful leg kicks.
So unofficially, 64 total strikes have landed for Neil Magny. Landing with 70%. Oh!
He's hurt.
Whoa! Back to the feet.
Oh, my goodness.
Under 3 minutes now remain in round two. Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
And they separate. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two.
Now he's on top of him looking for the finish. Oh, he got him hurt bad.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Wow! He's out!
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Neil Magny!
Oh, there he is after a huge knockout win tonight. You going to the after party or what?
I mean, I'm heading over there right now, John. I'm asking the producers, how soon can I get up? It's going to be a party over there. Not only because of the knockout, but that extra bonus check he's going to be carrying to the club tonight.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck to the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck to the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that goose and cola. You about goddamn. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can poke the broke bitch. Can't lie, it's a trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my three, who's keeping score? Too late to wait anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Hang eyes, trap, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Damn that, so fat, fat. Gotta get you home like stat, stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light.
And straight ahead, we'll get to a featherweight matchup between Yair Rodriguez and Mirsad Bektic. All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. All right, so we get another look tonight at the great Yair Rodriguez, DC. It's hard to remember a fighter being as hyped as Rodriguez was when he made his UFC debut at UFC 180 back in 2014, and for my money, he has largely lived up to that.
Yeah, he's lived up to expectation. I remember when we met Yair on The Ultimate Fighter Latin America, right away you understood that there was a star quality about this kid, but also an ability to just be free inside of the octagon, and it shows in his performances. The knockout of the Korean Zombie will stand the test of time because it was one of the greatest fights you had ever seen, and Yair and his toughness allowed him to go and find that knockout with very short time left on the clock.
At 26 years of age, that highlight that he produced, one of the best in UFC history. We'll see if he can follow it up with another win here tonight. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. Rodriguez is 27. Bektic is 29. Rodriguez will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars inside the octagon of Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 13 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Mirsad Bektic. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 13 wins, 3 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, Yair El Pantera Rodriguez. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Levine.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here. All right, folks, fasten your seatbelts. This could end up being a very technical, very entertaining fight. I'm surprised they didn't bring out the keys for this one, Chad.
I mean, you would have thought as a jiu-jitsu watcher that you would see these two competitors at a jiu-jitsu competition. But ultimately, they are meeting in the octagon, and you are about to see jiu-jitsu in the UFC like we've never seen before.
All right, going for the early takedown, and he gets it. So no surprise he wanted to get this fight to the ground, and that is certainly a good sign for him moving forward in this fight.
He felt as if he had a massive advantage in the grappling and the wrestling. He was able to secure that takedown very early in the first round. Huge knee lands from the Thai clinch.
Another knee right to the midsection.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick.
He didn't like that left hand. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round. There as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Yair Rodriguez. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Bektic gets absolutely punished by that head kick. Whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Straight punch land.
Bektic's uppercut is blocked. Looked like for a minute he had a window there. It closed quickly. Whoa!
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Yeah, he's mixed it all up.
And potentially a critical takedown here. Oh, landing a punch with the left hand now, so certainly putting it all together on the feet tonight.
Doing a lot of work with his offhand.
Keeping busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's your replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
He really rocked in that round. He does not want to be in this fight anymore. I need you to go out there and finish him. He doesn't want to be. You ready? You ready?
Oh, that'll ring your bell. Head kick. Oh! Whoa! This fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very bad.
Going orthodox now. Single big defense on the takedown and scrambles to his feet. Nicely done. 60 total strikes have now landed for Yair Rodriguez. And connecting with 61% accuracy tonight against Mirsad Bektic. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with that. Oh, he catches the leg here, and now he goes for the takedown. It's there.
Nice leg kick. Ooh, man. Big shot land. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. That's how you finish your fight.
Oh! Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Well, good news, bad news, right? The strike there lands, but just not much steam on it because his gas tank seems to be on the verge. Oh! He's out!
He got him! What a ball!
Yeah, that right there is a high-level knockout, ladies and gentlemen. Crowd absolutely loving it. Just a perfect shot to end the fight. Landed flush. I'm not even sure his opponent saw it coming. So a huge, huge win for that young fighter here tonight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Leving has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 52 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, El Pantera Rodriguez.
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight he did exactly that. Congratulations.
Touch the sky, but you ain't got shit on me. 'Cause I'm on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. Yeah.
Burn down my house and build it up again. I burn it down twice just for the fun of it. So much money I don't know what to do with it. I don't pick up my phone, ain't knowing what the time. I got me one gun and an alibi. So much love that the whole thing felt like a lie.
Coming up next, it's a UFC featherweight division fight. Well, it's always exciting when you have such a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. This man has been a master of the submission in the UFC, and even though a lot of people know what's coming, more often than not, they're unable to stop it.
Because the knowledge of the Jiu-Jitsu game is truly something that it's hard to replicate when a guy is as good as he is. I mean, he will jump for a triangle. He will jump for an armbar. And as you slam him to the ground, he starts to understand, okay, I'm right where I need you right now. This is when the game starts for him. If he doesn't secure that submission, he gets you where he needs you to be in order to start to really make you drown. It's like going in deep water and getting pulled down over and over again, because every time you think, if I do this, it'll make it better, it just makes it worse.
And best of luck trying to find a training partner to simulate this guy in the gym.
It can't happen, and it won't happen.
All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to defend, he's truly, truly something special.
I don't think he could take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So
he does not
in
have
this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter holding a professional record of 14 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Coconut Creek, Florida, USA, Charles Boston And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a freestyle fighter holding a professional record of 19 wins, 13 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Loving.
The veteran Yves Levine draws the assignment here.
You ready?
All right, folks, fasten your seatbelts. This could end up being a very technical, very entertaining fight. I'm surprised they didn't bring out the gis for this one, champ.
I mean, you would have thought as a jiu-jitsu watcher that you would see these two competitors at a jiu-jitsu competition. But ultimately, they are meeting in the octagon, and you are about to see jiu-jitsu in the UFC like we've never seen before.
Caceres gets back up, no surprise there. Well, you saw the tail of the tape. He has a reach advantage and made good use of it there with that punch. And they separate. Oh, single collar tie here. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, big left hook there. Nice punch by Caceres. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown? Goes for the ankle pick now to get him down, DC. We'll see how he chooses to proceed from here.
Got the ankle pick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, that kick is good by Caceres. Right hand upstairs. Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Caceres. Man! Takedown defense holds up. Allows him to get right back up.
He did a great job securing that ankle pick, but did not react.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to find that follow-up. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Gets up again here, but hurting.
Try to get the finish. He got it bad!
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm. And that's going to do it. Do you believe it?
Oh, my goodness.
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed much more flush than it did, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, quite frankly. So, near perfect execution on the strike that ultimately results in the KO here tonight. All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
And here we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres.
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
The death of fire, the mic, murder rapper for hire.
move and don't trigger the Undertaker.
18 lacking. I would've ran me a Supreme racket. I would've took these lame Supreme jackets. Until you rob a hype beast, you ain't seen sadness. Clockwork, orange madness, left the scene laughing.
Hey, we forever, ever. Jaimito y Michael D. Render. The pyrotechnocrats, the old razzle-dazzlers. The magic bean and bobbers. The green giant of the rhyme contrivers. Supreme violence of the time describers. I'm the decider, you evil eyes. A pile driver provided for liars. The sleep deprived, the nick of time. Mercy killed the nine and prime. I killed a mood, I'm a rudeness MacGyver. A slapper yapper from the athlete to the tooth bone fiber. I'm liver, dark crime designer, criminal minder. And I'm a born and bred Uso who chop and screw truth up. Think I got a case of the Mondays on fire.
All right, coming up next, yes, a women's strawweight matchup between Marina Moroz and Jessica Andrade. All right, so here's Jessica Andrade. Her 11 UFC wins, the most of any woman in UFC history, and of course the biggest among them, that slam knockout of Rose Namajunas to wrest the belt away back in 2019.
Her nickname is the Pile Driver, and that's exactly what she did against Rose Namajunas. From being behind in a fight, but just staying the course. It's always about her pressuring her opponents and getting her hands on her. When she knocked out Karolina Kowalkiewicz, you understood that you were watching something different because you don't see one-punch knockouts at 115 pounds in boxing for men or in the UFC for women. Jessica Andrade possesses that type of power, and she has a laundry list of some of the biggest names this division has ever seen on her resume.
Yeah, she's the total package, as classy as it gets, and she will try to leave this arena the way she came in, as the best strawweight in the world. Well, she's one of the more exciting fighters in this or any division, and really came into the UFC with some legitimate striking credentials, and she's put those to good use in the big show.
And that's why everybody was so excited about her UFC debut. They understood that they were about to witness something truly special.